Governor Bill Richardson's finance chief dropped a budget bombshell today. It is much worse. The deficit is much worse than they've been saying. And Governor-elect Susana Martinez is not happy with the news. Here's News 13's Ian Schwartz.
Nearly $500 million in the hole. That is the new financial outlook released today by the governor's office. That brought some sharp accusations from Martinez.
I think we're in terrible shape.
John Arthur Smith is one of the state Senate's top money men, but it doesn't take an accountant to see the state's in a world of hurt. Governor Bill Richardson's office released new numbers saying New Mexico is now looking at a $454 million budget shortfall next year, blowing away the legislature's $260 million estimate. The Budget Balancing Act during the last session was tough. The session coming up in January will be brutal.
We're having to make decisions that I don't even like myself about, but I don't have a choice.
Much of the added shortfall comes from federal stimulus dollars that will dry up next year, as well as soaring Medicaid costs. Governor-elect Susana Martinez released a statement today on the new budget numbers, blasting Richardson and Dennis, saying the deficit is, quote, far worse than expected and confirms our suspicions that the Richardson-Dennis administration has been hiding the ball all along with respect to the true budget deficit. The governor fired right back, saying, quote, it's not surprising that Susana Martinez doesn't understand the state budget and the growth of Medicaid, since she ignored it during the campaign. Martinez did make a campaign promise of no tax hikes or cuts to Medicaid or education. That leaves little else to cut out.
I guess the next step, if there are to be no revenue enhancements, closing no loopholes, is actual layoffs.
The governor's office says they've had these budget numbers for a few weeks. Well, we want to know why they didn't come out before the election. No one did call us back. As for a comment from Diane Dennis, we couldn't get a hold of her tonight.
Okay, Ian, yesterday Martinez slammed Richardson for moving some of his political appointees into permanent protected jobs with the state, despite a hiring freeze. Martinez said when she takes office January 1st, she will fire any former appointees who got protected jobs after the election.